we need to talk about Charlie Donlea. If you're new here, you might not know yet, I'm obsessed with Charlie Donlea and his books. He's my favorite author. I haven't rated any of his thrillers less than 4 stars, and I've read them all. So I thought I'd tell you which one I think you should pick up first, and if there's any kind of order that I would recommend. The Girl Who Was Taken was the first one that I ever read. I'm really glad that I did, because it was actually such a good introduction into Charlie's writing style. If you read any of his books, you'll start by thinking, okay, there's a lot going on, and there is, but actually his books are like lots of different jigsaw pieces that then come together so beautifully, and in the end you're like, oh, okay. So yeah, so I started with The Girl Who Was Taken, and I'm really glad I did, because then I read Don't Believe It. We follow like a filmmaker who's trying to clear the name of a woman who was convicted of murdering her boyfriend, and is in a prison in St. Lucia. So it was just very interesting. And then after that, I read Long Time Gone. I'm really happy that I read The Girl Who Was Taken first, because one of the characters comes back into this one, but you can read them in any order. It just doesn't affect the story. We follow Sloane, who discovers after doing a DNA test that she might have been kidnapped when she was just a baby. Very interesting concept. All his books have very interesting and different kind of storylines that I've never really seen before. So yes, I read this one next, and then we've got Some Choose Darkness and The Suicide House. Now they are sort of a series, so this is the first one and this is the second one. We follow Rory, so it's the stories of Rory. She helps solve crimes and she comes back in the suicide house. So I would recommend you read Some Choose Darkness before you read The Suicide House. Then we've got Summit Lake, Those Empty Eyes, and 20 Years Later. I genuinely believe that you can read these in any orders. I would say Summit Lake is my least favorite, because it's just the slower kind of thriller of all them, but I just really like them all. This one was very fast paced, but also quite unexpected. I would recommend you read this one before you read this one. This one starts with a really big legal court case and then goes into a full-on different kind of area and a full-on different kind of storyline, but still really, really brilliant. So these three you can read in absolutely any order. And there is Guess Again, and that is his latest book, so I would save that one for last, but honestly you could read that at any point. This one was one of my favorite of his. I think this one and The Girl Who Was Taken, they're my two top favorites. Yeah, I mean, what I would just say, one up. Read Charlie Donlea. He's literally my favorite author ever, and you will not be disappointed. And please do send me a little message or comment on this if you have read his books and what you think.